Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to our boy Yahweh Shem El Shai, Shem Kakarash. Call Hallelujah Yahweh Shem El Shai, Shem Kakarash. That's in ancient Hebrew, saying all praise to Yahweh in the name of El Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, or the world ignorantly call Jehovah God or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, or the world ignorantly call Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. I want to give the honors to our elders and apostles of Great Milestone. And Shalom to all our brothers and mothers pushing this word in sincerity and in truth to all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. Brothers Zach from Camp James Jamaica. This last one, this will be a quick one, watch and pray. Which from this precept here in the book of Luke 21 and verse, let's start 34. It says, and take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that day come upon you unawares. So basically get caught up, in trying to make, two ends meet, so to speak, here in this life. And maybe we want to try and make more than two ends meet. That not supposed to affect us, we're not supposed to get caught up in the affairs of this life, as it's written. Let's get it real quick. Second Timothy chapter 2 verse 1. It says, though therefore my son be strong in the grace that is in the Lord, that is in Yahushua Mashiach, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. So this doctrine wasn't meant to be kept for yourself. It's meant to be shared, to the hopeful elect. That's why scripture says, O light, let your light so shine. Matthew 5 and verse 14 says, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that ye may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So our duty is to basically profess this knowledge, teach this truth, to the hopeful elect out here, and give warning even unto the nations, and the rejected for people. Alright, so let's go back to 2 Timothy 2 and now verse 3. It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. So it's basically a fight. It's a battle. You have a fight to stay focused, a fight to keep the main things, right? Verse 4, it says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. Right? So we're not supposed to be entangled with the affairs of this life. Though the devil, use a lot of it, if we try to get us off course, we get us focusing on other things, right? But our main focus supposed to be on, this doctrine, on prophecies. Is somewhere, I think this is a new video as well. The sucker and always push forward your focus on prophecies. So even know by focusing on prophecies, so you know where we are. Right? When I go to 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1, he says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligent in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, you track these events, you look out for them. Check out world news. For example, right now there is uproars in UK Is me? Right, the uproars in Venezuela based on the election. There's uproars in Nigeria here. There's uproars in Bangladesh. Right? Things that get crazy worldwide. We have the whole U.S. presidential election coming up in the next what? We know August, September, October, November. So within the next 3 months, you have election where that look like they're going to be sticky. Out here in Jamaica as well, we see the divide setting up as well for the election, and ultimately also we see World War III brewing. We see the Hezbollah, now having direct confrontation with Israel. Is man we see even targeting in Iran, taking out the what you call it, some head of Hamas, and then so direct strikes is being done in Iran, direct strikes is being done in Israel. And we know Scripture said the least of the flock shall draw them out. So we see where these things are brewing. We see the whole global market crash, right? What take place on Monday. You see me, and some might start from Friday. With the whole Japanese market, and then in America as well, the brace for recession. So these things are news events are basically prophecies. We're supposed to look out for. We have a map it back that we use to measure the time, see where we are, what take place now. Alright. As the scripture said in Matthew, is 24, when your disciples them come to Yahushua and say, yo, I'm always supposed to look for. Alright, let's get that. Matthew 24 and 3, it says, And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming, and the end of the world? Right, so when we are looking for, we'll see the end of this age, or the time when you're close to return. There were some things we look for. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars, you've seen that, and rumors of wars, news of wars. See that ye be not troubled, so don't be alarmed when these things are, when you hear about them. Right? It says, For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. So we see Russia running upon Ukraine, Israel Hamas, or Palestinian conflict, Houthi, all them things there, right? Conflict with NATO and America, conflict with America and China, you see me? And we see it all, leading down to World War III. Right? It says, and there shall be famines. Also, where reports have come out say, the famine in things like Sudan. Sudan, if I'm not mistaken, America come out and say, this now normal, that will be worse than the previous famines. It's a famine in Yemen, it's a food shortage in Venezuela, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Some pestilences, we see the frequent, especially during the 2020 or 2019 starting phases, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows, And then it says, Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And we see where, this are brewed as well with the hate crime laws them want pass and all of that. Can't talk against XYZ people, the rainbow people. Can't talk about the gutter rats them over in Ireland right now, and these things are things where the scripture speak against, co-foundation of the doctrine as well, so all of this stuff basically come up against us. So by watching, and plotting back with the scriptures, we see, alright, cool, that's where we are, and so we have to watch you. So let's go back to the Luke. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares, the thief as a knife, because other people don't even see what take place right now with the whole market, issue or crush, right? It's gone in the memory ways, A lot of people now see what take place in the Middle East right now. Until them raise, a lot of people that you want to say, yo, China start up them brain chip, company, if you will, from what? I don't remember the name of the university. I say brain chip, plan to come out of Europe, Elon Musk brain chip. So these things are happening right now, and that one of the last, nail to the coffin for signify the end of this world. When the hour temptation hit you, then we're only moments away from the end of this age, and the return of our Lord Yahushua. It says, for as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So we're supposed to watch, not take heed. See what take place here, that we don't basically get with our pants down, so to speak. Get your card off guard. Right? And scripture says we are not of them that of the night yet, but of the day. Alright, let's get that real quick. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Why? Because we are watch. Through spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel, we are up. And as watchmen, as Yahweh Shemel set us up. Scripture says, ye that make mention of the Lord will keep not silence. So no stop until deliverance. It says, ye are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as though others, lost in the world, fall in favor of Kamala Harris or Camilla Harris, whatever it name, or run for president. Oh, the first black woman running for president. Oh my God. Destruction. He says, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But it is us who are of the day, be sober, calm and collective in spirit, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an enemy the hope of salvation. Now I'm going to get one more precept. I'm going to close also in. From the book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, I think it's 42. No lie. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 38 and 39 and 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients, and be occupied in prophecies. So it's supposed to be occupied in prophecies, seek out prophecies, and keep a keen eye on the major ones, is like the chip. Because even World War III, you can't happen without the chip. Once that make mandatory, as Apostle always say, I see it now. The final piece to the puzzle. If we implement what time of Jacob's trouble, over temptation, World War III, and ultimately that's what we'll be saved from. Right? So that's going to be basically carrying the destruction of Babylon and the salvation of the elect of the nation of Israel. So with that, I hope you see the final elect out there. Give it all praise to our poet, Yahweh Shemel Shaibo, Shemel Kodash. The abundance unto our elders and apostles of great milestone. Shalom to the full like. Shalom.